Okay, this is one of the main variations in the whole deck. This 6x6 is out at least an inch from plumb, and you can stick your fingers right in behind the joists and everything. So to even this back up, I have planned to sink an eye bolt into the sole plate up here on the house and put a come along across and then wrench this back to pull this back in. And then you're going to have to redo your joist hangers, and so you need to retighten up all your joist hangers because it's come completely apart so much. My fingers will go back behind there, and hopefully we can just pull this all over and retighten up your joists. We'll be back in business to put our railing back up nice and straight. Okay, everything on the house is in really quite decent shape for 20 years. Over on the house side, it does get the protection from the sun and the rain and the elements. The joist hangers are all nice and tight in here. So this is to be kept, and you might just want to put some screws in just to tighten these up. Okay, this is another bad thing about the deck. The existing deck on the back was here already, and then they put a side deck on. Where they put it together and they have the joists come together was just nailed, and now the joists are coming apart, they're leaning out, the hangers are starting to point down a little bit, and your whole deck just has a lean to it where it's coming from one onto the other. What I'm going to do is get my floor jack, put a 4x across here and raise it up probably a half of an inch or so, re-secure the hangers in here, and then drill holes through the joists about every 16 inches and put nuts and bolts, not lags, but nuts and bolts to go through these 3 joists here just to put it back together and pull it back where it belongs. Okay, even though the deck itself is probably 18 to 20 years old and it needs some of the decking replaced, the joists generally are all in really good shape. It's just coming apart some. It's easily bolted together, come along together, put back together, and then stained out again. So it makes more sense to put in enough money to bring it all back up to par. That'll last you another 4 or 5 years as compared to tearing it all down and putting $20,000 into it.